when Kat gets on, we'll of course ask for a recap.
Okay. Now I just need to get into the dice roller and set up the boxes, and we'll be good. There we go.
Ever the balancing.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Ugh. What are we balancing?
No, we just rolled Destiny, and Jules and I canceled each other out.
Oh, right. Let me roll.
We should probably do that, yeah.
Well, since there are 6 of us.
Alright, which one is you? Yes, this is the third one. Nope, cat off. Nope. This is a no
Sebastian.
cat zone. No cat zone.
Hi, Sebastian.
Oh, I
I'm on
apparently did
headphones.
not
He doesn't
post
hear.
in my character log.
He also
I
gave me the
resolve
dirty
that.
Oh.
looks.
Geo,
Yeah.
roll me 2d10.
2d10, huh?
For what reason, may I ask?
Dude's accumulated a bunch of conflict. I want to see what happens.
Ooh.
What's your total conflict up to?
Last I checked, especially with the Terrify ability that I have, which gains me additional evil conflict.
Which would actually lower your conflict.
Yeah, it does. Thanks to that, I am currently sitting at 33 now.
Okay. So you would have... Javen, remind me correctly. He would subtract 7 or add 7?
Well, if we're flipping it,
It would be minusing 7?
yeah, but if we want to go with like the straight rules of the book, conflict is different to morality. Is your morality at 33, or do you have your conflict at 33? Because
My
that's a
conflict
lot of
is at
fucking
33.
conflict.
My morality is actually a little bit
Your
higher.
morality should be the bigger number, so it should be at 33.
Yeah.
So, how much conflict do you have?
You started at 30.
I was wondering what that was.
How many did you add beyond 30?
Hang
7?
Hang on.
I have to look at.
Same goes for anyone who accumulated conflict. You need to roll a d10 at least once. I think Geo's the only one who's gotten conflict at the moment.
Yeah, that's because
I have one conflict.
Roll a d10.
For one conflict?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Give me a second.
Okay, there's an error on my character sheet. I actually don't know how much conflict I have. I apologize. It
You
says
started at
35, but I'm not 100% sure that's correct.
7.
Okay.
So
Morality and conflict. Conflict is what you accumulate, and then you roll the d10 afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then it adjusts your morality bar. So, how much conflict have you acquired, Geo?
35.
5.
35 conflict. How have
No.
you acquired that much?
He has 30. He has acquired 5 because his original morality was 30, and he's added 5 to that. So his conflict would be 5.
Yep.
Gotcha. So it's up to you on if you want to play it like we're.
Here's
doing
how
the
we're
help.
doing it.
Okay.
Geo is now at 32 morality.
Mm-hmm.
because he's used the light side of the Force, Geo can no longer use the dark side because you have to be a 30 morality to use the dark side.
I will note that Terrify does give me immediate conflict in the opposite direction.
Okay. How much?
Damn it. Yeah, hold on, Kate.
I've got it.
And Kate, I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to figure out what you're asking.
Javen, you haven't accumulated any conflict, have you?
No,
Okay, just asking.
I'm a good Sith.
That's what they all say.
That's hilarious. You know what? I guess I'll have to take that back, because if I'm reading this correctly, I don't see anything where it says that. And yet I heard that somewhere, and I don't know where.
What's the ability?
The ability is Terrify, and I had heard somewhere that it actually, like, makes my conflict go, like, just having it, having the ability Terrify, makes my thing go down. Because essentially I'm using the Force to be a scary asshole. But I'm not seeing where it says that in here. I'm going to actually look under the talents in the book. Talent descriptions.
You gain conflict anytime you threaten someone. Yes, you gain conflict, however. So it's whenever you use Terrify. You haven't used Terrify.
I have not used it yet, no.
So you would not gain conflict.
No, but I'm sure I can use it pretty quickly.
Yep. In this case, it is going to be adding a minus because conflict works in the opposite direction. The rolls you made, however, mean that you are now a 32 morality. You can no longer use the dark side of the Force. You must count light side as successes instead.
Doesn't that technically mean that everybody looks at me like I just, like, kissed a baby or something? Like, I'm suddenly, like, the president of the United... Well, not the current president of the United States, but...
Oh, yeah, you're very much in deep shit right now because you're not using the dark side. You're going to have to do some evil shit.
I can manage that. Anyway, I'd love to see these assholes stop me from being me anyway.
Gluttony. You rolled a 7 with 1 conflict, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Which means you add 6 to your morality.
Wow, I thought. Okay, wouldn't he take it away because he rolled higher?
Nope.
Yeah.
What? Ah, yeah. All right. Well.
Kate, did you get the link to the dice roller?
Cedric sent me.
Actually, yeah, Jamie,
Oh.
you may be right. So
Yeah.
If we're doing it like the flip way, that's probably a better way to go. Because otherwise, you if you do anything that gets you conflict, you're gonna start being good.
yeah, you're probably right. Which means Geo would actually be sitting pretty at a 28.
Yay!
All right, so you can still use the dark side, and Gluttony can still use the dark side. I will not be that mean then.
Hooray!
Okay.
Yes,
But the
Kate.
only thing, since you just sent me the link, isn't this connected to yours? Or
No, that doesn't have my username. That should just bring you to the actual dice roller.
it brought me to the
I mean-
dice roller, but like I can actually like see everything right now, but it doesn't.
Roll something. Let's see what you show
make
up
a roll
as.
currently.
Okay.
Just roll a destiny point.
Yeah.
So you don't have a name. Okay, log out.
Okay. I'm scared that I'm not going to be.
Log out. Put in the Sin Sith as one word.
Are we
Capital
keeping
T,
that roll?
capital 2 S's, and then put lust. I'm sorry?
Are we keeping that roll?
Yes.
Ah, damn it.
She rolled it.
No, I
know.
look. I'm not denying. I'm just playing the role of the damaged party.
I'm not mad at you for trying.
Okay.
Your Honor, I would like to make a case that since the name does not have a, that there is no name to the person attached, that this roll cannot be quantified as real.
So Tyler
You're
and
first, however, your ability is not recognized considering we know who rolled it.
Damn it.
Tyler and Kat need to roll Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, Sloth.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tyler.
You,
Ow, my eyes.
Hey, Lamau. All right.
There we go.
So if everyone's ready, we can probably go ahead and start.
Discord, just
Mhm.
1 second.
All right. Where to begin?
Recap, please.
That seems appropriate. Welcome everyone back to the Sins of Sith. We actually start our session today inside the Tomb of Darth Kaldoth. Now, you guys made your ways to Moraband through a blockade of Imperial starfighters. Managed to stealth your way to the surface after blowing up 4 of them.
Which was all me, by the way.
You're not wrong. And avoid detection as they flew over you. However, you landed right in the middle of a huge dust storm and had to wait that out. Pride then used what little force ability he has outside of combat to actually steer you in the right direction, but led you nearby to a bunch of Sith war beasts known as Vorscan. You circumvented those for the moment, led yourself right into the tomb, and found yourself in a nest of more of these fuckers. Combat ensued. Wrath turned into a deviant and just desecrated all of this pack, pretty much, leaving very few pickings for the rest of the Sith to try and take care of.
Rawr.
And once there, you bypassed the room, Greed picked up a few trinkets, and discovered the locking mechanism for the tomb. Because Temnet was using Seek, he actually found the secret room that housed the robot, which actually could lead you to the tomb. And because you mentioned the crystal instead of the holocron or Darth Kaldoth, you actually managed to get inside and have him activate the sequence for you to get into the tomb. You now actually sit in the tomb, having discovered that it's full of people who were turned into Sith statues via Darth Kaldoth's alchemy, and you destroyed his collection, which pissed him the fuck off. Last we left, he was actually appeared right in front of Gluttony and was about to use force powers on him. However, we're going to bypass that in favor of rolling initiative for everybody. So, because you all knew combat was probably about to commence, I'm going to ask you to roll cool.
Yay!
All right, lads. Let's see who's the coolest.
Let's see.
Could someone who has a character sheet in front of them tell me which thing is cool?
Presents.
Presents.
Presence heard.
God, I'm so cool.
Good lord.
I'm so fucking cool.
Yeah, but Wrath is cooler.
Oh, but Sloth is cooler.
I'm the coolest.
No, Wrath is still cooler.
No, wait.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit. I still
Yeah,
win.
you-
Haha.
Yeah, that was a fat roll, my dude.
Yeah.
The only thing is, Wrath doesn't know what cool means. He's the opposite of cool. He's always very hot and bothered.
He
Got
only-
5.
He only knows pain.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Me and Gio tied.
No, because
I have
technically,
3, an advantage from the advantage, and 1 from the
Wrath has
That makes
one more
4,
success.
and then 1
Wrath,
success.
Wrath has one more success than you.
I thought a
Yeah,
triumph
'cause he-
was an advantage and a.
Yeah, but you have 3 successes. He has 4.
I make 4 out of the advantages, and then 1.
And I
So
also
he
have a
has
triumph.
another success and another advantage, so he technically goes first. Like, it's a very, very similar roll. The only thing is Wrath has literally one more advantage than you two, which is why he wins the tie.
True. Yes.
That's all.
Okay.
Not trying to be a dick, just that's how it goes.
No, I just didn't know that the advantage was kind
Greed, could you please roll cool?
I think Greed did roll cool. She's already on there.
I was gonna say, wait, I did.
I.
Right after Wrath.
She's before Lust. That's why. Sorry.
Your turn.
Yep, all 7 of us are up there. Oh.
And that would be Darth Kaldoth.
He's so cool. By Jove, he's so cool.
And this would be.
Do sunglasses drop on his face? I just got it now.
Alright.
Excuse me. Hmm.
Because I can't fix the order at the moment. That's how it's going to go.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
Before we begin, I'd like everyone to perception check.
Just a note, Cedric, as a Zarok, I add a bonus boost die to all perception checks.
That's fine. Let me roll this thing's stealth check.
Wow, you are not cunning, sir.
No.
Stealth is
No.
agility, right?
Stealth is...
Stealth, yes. Agility.
Yes. Yeah. Those are...
How'd that added blue dice work for you, Gio?
Hey,
Is there any
it didn't help, but I
Difficulty
got
would be-
something.
Oh wait, we didn't roll with difficulty.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm going to delete all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure we add difficulty.
Yeah, it's
Difficulty for this is going to be average, so 2.
Average is 2, yep.
Okay, so this is gonna be worse for me.
oof.
I got it.
There you go.
Now, keep in mind this is going to be a contested roll against this.
This unknown combatant.
Rawr.
Mhm.
Yeah, Wrath and Greed are still the only people that see it.
You don't scare me, bro.
Have a 2.
We would.
Okay, so it, yeah.
I think a lot more than just those two did.
So it is not actually very successfully hidden, although you guys did walked in. Let me see if I can find an image for this.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what you doing over there?
Alright, so in the midst of the stone statues, you missed something that actually appeared to be stone inside the tomb. However, as it begins to shift, all of you see this, and I'm going to put it in the Star Wars chat.
I'm immediately gonna point at Envy. She did it. Ah,
Oh, that fucking thing. Oh god.
What is?
Oh
that?
no.
Hey!
Jules, you know what it is, right?
I pointed at Envy. She did it.
Oh.
I flip off Wrath.
Anyway, I think I'll leave this to you.
I noticed how that thing does not have a lower jaw.
Oh, it does.
And
By the way, Darth Kaldoth disappears. He will take his turn, but he is no longer in visible sight.
oh, good.
Oh, lovely.
He's a Sith ghost, that's how it goes. Unknown combatant, I'm going to change its name, although none of you are actually going to have this knowledge.
I don't think any of us are going to be taking the time to find out what it is.
Probably
I
not.
already know what it is.
Well, that's metagaming.
Hiss,
Mhm.
hiss.
Mm-hmm.
I will award 5 XP to the first person to tell me what species it is.
Why did it do that?
Now, do we have to do it like as looking something up, or
Nope. Off the top of your head, if you look something up, I will know the answer.
fuck?
I will
I
give
can't
1
remember.
XP if you can tell me where it's.
Korriban.
Yeah. Or a German cast.
Or a German cast, yeah.
I meant the game, but that's fine too.
Oh. Well, I mean, KOTOR, but yeah.
Yes. All right. So Javen and Jules both get 1 XP.
I don't know how I'm going to use this 1 XP. Can I have 5 of it instead?
I was about to say,
Yeah, I'll
1
round it
XP is
up.
not going to make a difference.
One will do nothing.
It'll just sit there and be like,
It'll just sit there forever.
It'll just taunt you. First in our initiative order is our Angry Boy. So Angry Boy, what you gonna do?
These creatures that have jumped out, how many are there?
Oh, there's just the one.
Oh, it's just one?
There's just the one.
Something tells me if I use the Force on this thing, he's actually going to enjoy that more than anything else.
yes, please find out if that's the case.
No, I'm not. That's for you to decide.
Well, you're before me, so.
I'm going to use the improved Toughen talent. Once per session, may heal wounds per rank of Toughen. I have 5 Toughen. So I'm going to heal
You
back
are up
5
to
health.
24. So you're up to 24 herd.
Oh God, no!
Please do not constrain my dragon.
This just got wrong. Bad Katrina.
Welcome to
Bad
Fine.
Katrina.
Proud of you, Katrina. Thank you for
Jules told me
remembering
I
this
should write.
evil campaign.
Oh God.
I'm so proud of both of you.
Thank you.
I'm simply going to walk up to it. Am I taller than it?
No.
God, no.
So I have to look up to it.
Yeah, the thing is 4 meters tall at the highest point of that little spire at the top of its back.
This thing's 4 meters tall.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It is. It's
Three.
it's Rancor size, my friend.
Oh shit.
Big boy. He's big
As
boy.
big as a starfighter.
Here's the thing. I know that I'm gonna get some flack for this, and I'm gonna have to do an extra roll on top of it. But I don't care. I'm headbutting it.
Oh God.
God.
This is where the DM has to house rule something. Okay, so roll an enhanced check.
You're gonna headbutt.
Enhance.
Roll an enhanced check.
Let
Or
me do
state
that.
that you're absolutely enhancing your legs.
I'm pretty sure you can say you baseball.
I get a dark
Oh,
point.
yeah.
And you also get a complete success or another success because you bled your lightsaber. So that's 2. You successfully jump up.
The headbutt's an incidental, and I suffer 2 wound.
I feel like he should suffer a little more. Yeah.
How much
This
wound do you
thing
want me to
is
suffer
freezing.
for knocking this thing on the ground?
To knock it on the ground, make a contested brawl check.
Form headbutt by incidental suffering 2 wound to knock prone and disorient. So it's a contested.
You are suffering 6 wound because this thing is 3 times your size, and you
Oh,
still have
boy.
to fight it because this thing weighs 2 tons.
If I do a brawn check, can I lower the wound?
Yes, I will allow you to half the wound.
What's the difficulty?
3. It's contested. Whoever gets more successes.
Come at me, bro.
Oh.
I got
God.
Florida man.
Oh, boy.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
wait.
Christ.
Whoa. How come he doesn't get difficulty? Hold on.
I told you it was contested. I did not tell you that you needed to roll difficulty dice, so you may roll again.
All right. Rar! Ha ha! I knock him on his ass.
Win.
Yo.
So, because of your force enhanced leap, you don't actually headbutt it the traditional way. What
I go
you
up?
actually do is slam into its lower jaw, drive your straight into it. It takes 1 wound from your incidental. You take 3 from next strain, and yeah, sorry, Geo, but this is how it's gonna have to be because you just did something insanely stupid that shouldn't have worked, and I'm proud of you. But
You.
no, it's not a fuck you. This is like real world combatant situation. You have head trauma.
Are you giving me a critical injury?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's
Roll on the crit table.
what's the crit? Give me a range. Because I live for crit damage. I can do this.
Oh God.
Actually, that's appropriate. Your difficulty for all brawn, including combat checks, are increased by 1.
All right. I have a crit on me. That I can work with that.
You basically cracked your own vertebrae in headbutting this thing, but it is on the ground.
I don't know if I was able to get the skills on here because for some reason it didn't transfer. But I'm pretty sure that if I wanted to, I could lower that by 20.
I'm sure you can. Let me double check what the critical is for 40.
It would be Stinger. Increased difficulty of neck check. Or it could be... Actually, if you want to make it real funny, you could do blown over. The target is knocked prone and suffers 1 strain. So technically, both me and him are on the ground right now.
Let me check the critical chart.
Okay. This is absolutely amazing. I love it.
Oh, wrath.
Yeah, we're gonna
We
add
literally
1, so you are both prone.
Yep. That works for me.
You literally just
And you
watched him walk
Take
up
one,
to this
and
thing,
you take 1
jump.
strain. But yeah, he literally just
Oh my
jumped into it, and both of them are on the ground.
1 strain and what? 6 wounds later.
3 wound,
3.
sucker, because I won that
Ooh.
combat check.
God.
Let's see any of you do any better. Have fun.
Sloth.
You know, I could just walk over and kill you now.
No, you
What
can't,
is it?
motherfucker. I've got a lot of soak.
You're on the ground.
Yeah?
Sloth, it is your turn.
Stab me in the chest. See what happens.
It's just this dragon thing, right?
That you can see.
Can I use foresee to see if anything else is going to come besides the dragon?
Yes, you may roll force dice, which means you add a black to all of your subsequent rolls, because your headache is growing worse.
Yeah.
So I offer you the choice: take conflict or
A
fail.
lightsaber gives me a black, though, doesn't it?
It gives you 1 black. However, take conflict, fail.
I'll take the conflict.
Okay. Because that's a light side roll, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, even with your dark side success, that would just cancel out. So, you remember that. So, take 1 conflict. You remember that Darth Kaldas has disappeared and appeared before. He will likely do so again.
I'm going to stay next to the non-melee people and just kind of protect them.
Okay. So, you are
And-
using basically a hold and a defense action?
Yeah, and I'm just going to spend my 2 strain to do defensive stance and then do defensive circle,
Perfect.
which is an intelligence check, heart
Make them all.
check. That's hard, which is not bad. It gave me 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can add 2 blue to your next dice roll.
Which is nice. Yes. I don't suppose I could add advantages for those triumphs, can I?
You have advantages for those triumphs, yes. You can spend the advantages to get blue dice, which I was on.
No, it's
Something else if you like.
the more advantages I have for defensive circle, which I'm using, the more
Mhm.
people I can affect, and the more melee defense I can give them, or rather, flat defense I can give them. Which
Heard
is what I'm
that.
trying to optimize.
That's fine. Yes, you get 2 advantages from the triumphs. If you're using linked attacks and you roll criticals on them, yes, Steven, you certainly are able to crit more than once.
What if it's just one solid hit that I can generate 2 crits with?
It depends on the severity of the hit, but
Okay.
I would make an argument that if you roll enough advantages, I should be able to let you crit twice.
Okay.
So out of our more caster oriented type of Jedi or Sith here,
Mm-hmm.
like who's the squishiest?
I'm gonna say that Lust is your squishy, because she's the only one who has 12 fucking health. So you should be protecting Lust and Greed if that's your prerogative.
She gets 1 defense if you would count for melee
She
and
is melee defense 4, and Greed has melee defense 4. Herd. Which means they get 4 black dice against them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's me.
Okay, that brings us to Darth Kaldoth, who, in a fit of, or just randomness, Wrath hears in his ear, "Impressive, but pathetic." And suddenly, in front of Sloth, a dark red Duros appears. From his side, you actually see him withdraw not a lightsaber, but a gold and silver sword.
Ooh.
As he spins, holds it in a fencer's salute, and makes a pinpoint thrust towards your center of mass. So he's going to make a lightsaber attack at you. Okay.
Melee defense.
Yeah, he would be going for melee defense. Actually, yes, I still make an attack against you, but I will inform you how this works as this goes. So,
Melee defense currently 9, so do with that what you will.
melee defense is 9.
Yes.
Oh, would have been too difficulty for that. Okay, so he fails. So you actually managed to deflect this blade. What's surprising to you is that even though this is a ghost, like you could see physically through this person, your lightsaber comes into contact with something and you hear the grinding and scraping as if this blade were physical. So as you deflect it off, you actually feel resistance as if this would hurt if it stabbed you. All right. Darth Kaldoth is going to take his move action to disappear again. And that is going to be Temna's turn.
All right. So they have a Duros fighting against them. That's their problem.
The Duros has disappeared. The only thing you can see right now is...
Oh, cool. Well, then I guess I'm gonna go run up and attack the Hissus.
Okay.
So that's 1 extra blue because he's prone, right?
Uh-huh.
You're
What's the
welcome.
normal? What's the difficulty?
One red, 2 purple. Hang on,
One
let
red,
me
2
double check that.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. No, it is 1 red, 1 purple.
1 red, 1
1 red, 1 purple.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to my previous question, Cedric.
That's a lot.
Your lightsaber
I-
gets crit 3, right?
My lightsaber is actually crit 2.
So you would crit 3 times.
I automatically cut off one of its limbs.
Okay. I'll say that that reduces its brawn by 1.
And then I have one more crit because I only need 2 crits to maim him. Oh wait, actually, no. I cut off 2 limbs because I actually add 2 advantages to that roll.
All right, so you managed to cut off both of its legs.
Yeah, I do.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, see? I am doing
You-
that.
Oddly enough, it only go yeah. And with that amount of damage, that would be 10.
Let me check. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. Heard. Okay. So it does not look very good, but it is not happy.
It can't walk, so
Mhm.
let him try.
All right, that's going to bring us to Gluttony.
All right. I'm going to step away for the moment and get myself another drink.
All right. So give me the layout of the room. We
The center is dominated by a sarcophagus. There are plenty of you can't move in a straight line because there are statues that are now beheaded or dismembered because you guys literally killed people.
Gotcha.
And about, let's say, 10 feet to the if you're facing a clock, noon would be directly away from the sarcophagus. At about the 1 o'clock, you have Wrath and the Tarantatech, with Pride standing just a little bit behind the large dragon-like creature. Currently, at about the 8 o'clock, there is Gluttony, Envy, Greed, and Lust. And you have no idea where Darth Kaldoth is at the moment.
Cool. Trying to see if either one of my force powers here may like just hide my force presence. I don't think suppress would do that. Like it wouldn't work
Okay,
on myself,
I mean-
right?
I'm sorry?
Suppress, I don't think would work on myself, right?
You can suppress yourself. I don't think it's going to be the smartest move because you're
All right. Well,
on the Force.
what I'm trying to do with presence, basically.
You're trying to reduce your presence.
There's an ability for that in the Shadow Tree, but it takes a destiny point.
Never mind. I don't have that.
Tell me exactly what you want to do.
I want to sneak to that sarcophagus and crystal.
Okay, so that's going to be a stealth action.
Cool. I was just seeing if I could use the.
Yeah, you can use the Force if you have like misdirect or something.
I don't.
Where are you trying to hide from?
The big ghosty dude.
Okay, let's think about this here for a second. You're in his motherfucking tomb, and
Yes.
he's a ghost.
Yes.
How do you propose to hide from him?
Physically and force. By the force, just like he can't sense my force, and physically. By sneaking and sneaking.
Okay, so
Yeah, good luck with that.
how do you propose to? Okay, so you're going to need to roll 2 checks. One is a difficulty 2 red, 3 purple stealth check. The other is going to be a force suppress check to make yourself a hole in the force.
Can I do it all in one roll?
No.
Yeah.
Margin for error.
Let's see.
Get caught, mother.
Okay, so if I succeed in one of them, I'm going to still try at least. It's just
You have to make both rolls. You said it.
Well, what I'm saying is I'm going to follow through doing it. I'm
Okay.
probably going to get spotted. All right, let's start
The
with.
physical roll isn't for the ghost. The physical roll is to hide from your other motherfucking Sith, which you're not doing a great job of so far. Because
Well,
you're in combat. And they're all around you, which is why it's so goddamn hard.
Okay, so Oh, shoot. So that's actual stealth roll. And then 2 red, 3 purple.
That's correct. Yes, Geo. I am a rules lawyer.
Yeah. It's usually when combat is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets political.
Oh, damn it. They see me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Darth dude.
Yep.
That's alright, so that's 2 black, 1 white.
Okay.
So the rule.
So you actually managed to cut yourself off from the Force.
That's PQ.
Cool. I'm not standing completely still. I'm just like more like Kronk.
Yeah, it's pretty much the whole Crunk thing. Like, bad theme music and everything. You hear Gluttony muttering an improperly rhythm.
I don't make any
Imperial
noise.
march. I'm sorry, with that stealth roll?
No. Physically with my mouth. I make noise other ways. I don't make noise.
Gluttony is tap dancing his way over to the side.
I'm sorry, I'm the DM, and you are defending Crunk.
My character does not speak or make any vocal noise.
That's also true. He's been playing that way since the very beginning.
Yes, however, they have to make themselves understood somehow. Just force choking people is not always a good way to get your across.
Who says?
Says the laws of communication and society. Fuck.
He's got you there.
I have gotten everything done with. I can't even finish that sentence.
I was gonna say, yes, Mr. Teacher Man? You do not hear Gluttony doing a poorly timed Imperial March unless she's doing it with her feet.
Wait, does Gluttony goose step his way?
It's more like soft shoe.
There you go.
Hitting every single rock on the way over.
There you go.
Yes.
Knocking over every statue.
You hear breathing. You hear his breathing get heavier.
Yep. Envy.
Hello. Katrina's
Hi.
funny. It's rather funny.
Wait, so but I get there. I get to the sarcophagus. Everyone sees me.
That was your action.
Yes, but I'm there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure.
Okay. I assume this thing is significantly bigger than Silhouette 1.
It is, as I said, it is approximately the size of a starfighter. It is Silhouette 3, approximately.
Okay.
Silhouette 1 is normal person size.
Silhouette 3, it's anywhere from 4 meters to TIE Fighter.
Okay.
Geo, you did approximately the dumbest and most courageous thing that you should ever have done. You're lucky I didn't punish you more.
I will never not be proud of this moment. Leave me alone.
Totally fine. But keep in mind, that could have gone much worse.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Envy.
Yes. So, how far am I from this thing?
You could make it there in a range band.
Okay, so I'm going to pretty nonchalantly walk up to it and I'm going to swing at, can't see the picture of it anymore.
Big crab rancor thing with spike in head.
Hiss.
I'm going to swing at its face.
Okay. It is currently on the ground, so you get 1 blue. It is the same roll that Temnut made, minus 2 blue.
And it's just my lightsaber roll, right?
Mm-hmm. So lightsaber, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 purple, 1 black.
have actually used my lightsaber. I'm trying to check all my stats.
Not a problem. This is why we have these things. Also, just be grateful I didn't choose my other option for this.
Oh no.
Do I still have that saved? Oh no, I don't have that saved.
I did a thing.
Hey.
You did a thing. Did you
Yay!
crit?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, roll a critical injury for me.
Okay. Well,
Let's go to special rolls.
special rolls critical.
Mm-hmm. This
What?
thing's going nowhere.
Oh.
Also, question.
Yes.
I have soon jump, so I can disarm with 2 advantages. Do
You don't have
Now it has
any
no
weapons.
hands.
It has no hands. It
No,
has no
it has
arms.
one hand. It
Wait,
has
wait,
one
wait, wait.
leg.
How did she uses the 3 advantages to crit, so she would be able to assume
Right,
gem
that's
with
what
those
I
3
was
advantages.
asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
apologize. I misunderstood. So you can either spend to hamstring it or to make it lose a hand.
I'll actually make it lose a hand.
Heard that. Okay, so that's deleted. It now can actually try to move with its one remaining hand.
It only has one complete limb right now.
And
Why
it
do I
is
get the feeling
how
it's
much
not gonna
damage?
Shit. Let me find wherever I think it's in a Google Doc one. Of course it's not. I had the base lightsaber, so I
Mm-hmm.
think it's 6.
6 would be base.
6 plus 1. So yeah.
Were you not able to put any mods into it?
I had a basic crisp.
Ah.
Right. So this thing is looking very, very bad. Like, it is in poor health. It has been mauled, taken advantage of, and defeated. But it is still clinging to life.
Kill it.
We're not sorry for it. You understand this.
I didn't expect you to be. I'm not asking you to be. Anyway. Greed.
Yes.
It is your turn.
I want to attack with my lightsaber because I've been informed by my sister that I can't do anything
Do anything else?
All of her other abilities are deception, charm, cunning, or coercion.
You
Those
could.
are her talents.
I
You
mean,
could absolutely try to charm the ghost into appearing. You could absolutely deceive them into saying we surrender. There are lots of things you can do with the Force.
you could also try and just take the gem all for yourself because you are the sin of greed.
It's very true.
There are quite a few things you can do. Just to give you an
You are
idea.
not limited by combat. Yes, it's a combat scenario, but who said you have to actually kill things? You can
Just
just
like you're in your bard.
Katrina, just to give you an
You're
idea.
not- do not fuck the Tyrant attack.
Yeah.
The idea.
I is not creative. Katrina, just to give you an idea, you can, as a maneuver, you can interact with the environment, manage gear, you can move, you can drop prone or stand from prone, you can do a preparation. As an action, you can exchange it for an extra maneuver, activate an ability, activate a force power, do a skill check, or do a combat check. So there's actually plenty of things that you could try to
A
do.
lot to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
What would you like to do?
I love the idea of trying to coerce the ghosts.
Okay. Now keep in mind, this is going to be a difficult check, but
Okay.
I'm going to allow you to add force dice to this because you're going to be using your force powers to do so.
Okay, cool.
So, if I remember correctly, you did bleed your crystal already, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So you get one automatic dark side success. So
I got it to purple. I didn't get it to red yet.
okay, so then you don't get the full success, but that's better than nothing. So here at the point, you're gonna make a coercion check.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a coercion check with. Let me double check this.
Can I make a recommendation, Cedric? If I would actually have her actually deliver the message in character, and depending on how good the message
going
is,
to ask her to.
yeah, and depending on how good the message is, she could get boost die.
Okay, that seems perfectly fair.
Would it be coercion or charm?
Either one. It depends on how she.
Yeah. It depends on how you depends on what you say.
Charm would be under the representation.
Everyone, stop.
Sorry.
All right, Katrina. So here's how we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Please make your case. I'm gonna decide what skill you're gonna use based on that, and then I'll tell you how difficult it's going to be.
Okay, so where exactly is the ghost?
At this point, you don't know,
Okay,
but
so I'm
you can
just
address
talking
the
to
entire
her.
room.
Okay. I think she'd step forward and say to the room, "Come out and play with us, love. We'd like to meet you."
That will definitely be a charge.
Okay.
All right, so it is going to be a 3 red charm check.
Okay. Jules is helping me.
Please.
Yeah.
Would the Force Ghost be immune to force and not able to have sense of motion?
No, because it is a being of pure force, it is in tune with the actual living force, but she may spend force points for successes.
So I can't use, or she can't use sense of motion.
She can use sense of motion, however, it's not going to be as easy. Does that make any sense? Oh, it adds a blue?
Yeah.
Then yes, she would be able to use sense of motion. The emotion she would be getting right now, if she's using it, she would actually feel a faint curiosity and definitely pleasure.
Nice.
That's
Not like physical pleasure, but more of the. Imagine how a cat feels when it's cornered a mouse.
Yeah. I love that.
And then the mouse starts seducing.
Wow.
Is that good?
Wow.
You succeed.
So here's what actually happens. Because that's a bomb-ass roll, and I'm proud of you.
Yay!
She's so happy.
You're gonna suffer 1 conflict because of that light side roll.
Okay.
It's like technically her other dark side would cancel that out.
She doesn't have the extra dark side because she hasn't fully bled her saber, but thank you.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
You're fine. We had that discussion a little bit ago. It's okay. Okay. So, the room goes deathly quiet. Everyone hears the echo of Greed's words ringing around the room. As the last syllable of play dies down, you hear an unmistakable hiss. Gluttony is the first one to notice this, because she is right by the sarcophagus. The sarcophagus lid gently floats and moves off towards the left side of the room. From the inside, you watch as a mummified creature claws its way out. And in a raspy, terrible voice, you hear, "I'm here to play."
Oh, good. It worked.
You sure did succeed.
Thanks, Creed.
Are you sure? Yeah, I'm standing right there.
You ever
Well, we get to watch Gluttony die.
succeed badly?
All right. A new player has been added to the board.
Oh God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh no!
No!
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
No!
as this figure
no.
steps out of the coffin, you see in its hand a curved lightsaber hilt.
Oh.
Yellow eyes open. And and the saber staff of Darth Bane hisses through the air in a complicated figure 8 before he takes a Jarkai stance.
Why, mommy?
I'd just like to apologize to everyone.
Apology.
I love all of you. You
accepted.
weren't supposed to do that, and I'm so proud of how this is happening.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
It's gonna be an absolute miracle if we make it out of here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I never said that the Sith were or that the Sith only buried one person in these tombs.
Oh no!
Someone
Darth
fucking
freaking
Bane
Bane.
to Katrina, 'cause y'all
Bane
do
is the
it.
Lust,
creator
please
of
take
all
your
of
first
you.
and final turn.
So, Katrina, Bane was the creator of the Sith Rule of Two. He is actually one of the best known Sith Lords, and thank goodness I'm not giving you his Orbalisk armor, because that would be hilarious to watch you guys fail against.
I'd just like to say I'm really sorry.
Again, standing right there.
Yep.
So basically, Darth Bane was the dark side chosen one, quote unquote.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There used to be a similar prophecy.
There used to be a whole literal order of the Sith. This guy took down all of them.
Yeah. Every single one.
This dude makes
Something
Wrath look like a
called
cupcake.
bomb.
Thought bomb.
He basically took the collective minds of all of the Sith on a planet and turned them into mush.
Remember how in SWTOR there are a bajillion Sith? Yeah, he killed them all.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. I'm sorry.
But not just the men, but the women and the children.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
For reference, he also hates sand.
I was drinking, man. Fuck you.
I mean, if we're gonna go by the way, Kate, it's your turn.
I'm aware it was my turn, and I think she just fucked up my whole plan that I was gonna go do.
No, go ahead.
It's
Go ahead.
still a living creature.
But I don't want to face the big, scary guy by myself first.
Technically, you're not going to. I guarantee you, I'm what he's to go after because I'm literally standing in front of him.
Also, who said that you had to be the one who had to engage him? Remember, you're Sith. There are only supposed to be two of you.
Okay.
Yeah, Darth Bane's.
Your
Out
teeth
of character, I
are
want to
expendable.
main character. Sloth does not want to fight.
Yeah, fighting this guy is gonna be fun. I see you are a man of culture.
Pride might actually join the opposite team here. This is not good.
Can I be your two of the two?
Yeah. Okay. Focus. Shit.
Gluttony starts doing good deeds just to make sure she's no longer Sith.
Cowards, all of you. Sorry, Kate.
No, I think I'm gonna go with my original plan and stay away from the scary guy for right now. And use my Makashi technique on the hisses.
Okay. You're gonna run up to the Hissus and just slice.
Slice.
Okay. Please do.
Okay.
The same roll, one red, one purple, one black.
Okay. And I'm using presents instead of bronze.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Okay. Boom. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, Lust, you saunter up to said beast and stab at it. Unfortunately, the creature takes that moment to twitch. And because your precise striking is precise, you actually miss. You're unable to adjust on the fly. So you basically just stab downward at the unmoving target. It just moved, and you're like, well, fuck me sideways.
Yeah, pretty much.
You ever just be way too precise?
Mm-hmm. It's now the Hissus's turn.
How's it looking?
What can it do at this point?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
It tries to crawl away. It failed. It is in pain. It is tired, and it just got the fuck up. It is trying to run away, and it's not going anywhere. Gluttony.
It's amazing what happens when it doesn't have legs.
I mean, it's trying to pull itself along, but it only has.
Okay. This entire turn depends on where I am in relationship to Darth Bane. Did he go on the same side I was standing on, or the opposite?
It takes a move action and is now engaged with you.
Okay, that's not fair.
You were right. You walked right up to the sarcophagus.
I was on a. Okay.
You
I
did.
was standing on a certain side of the sarcophagus. Which side did the dead?
The sarcophagus is literally 4 feet wide. He can move 10 feet in a turn. He jumps over it.
Well, he can't do that on his turn.
Stop arguing. He's with you. Just go.
I'm
It's your
sorry.
turn.
What?
Okay, fine. You know what? If that's
He's
the case-
there.
Give me a second.
Think about how quickly you could cross 10 feet and then get back to me on he can't get to you.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna do a preemptive avoidance.
Okay, what does that entail? Please tell me.
I spend 1 destiny point to disengage from engaged enemy.
Can you only
As
do
an
that
out
every
of turn, incidental.
Okay. Spend your destiny point. He's going to forgive his action and take a move action to go after you.
You son of a bitch!
The only thing he's seen. He's hungry for combat.
Okay.
Does gluttony actually make a sound?
No, this is
You
just
just-
me being frustrated about the rules lawyer. Okay. Can I like make a check to see if like check where the crystal is? Like, is it on him or is it still in the?
Do you have seek?
I don't.
I'll
I
let
just
you
wanna make
roll
a
a force check.
I was gonna say I'll just roll a regular perception check, but okay. I think force would be better.
Go roll a force check.
Yeah, that's 3 black.
Yeah. Crystal's inside of him.
I'm running. I'm abandoning ship.
Yeah. You sense right where the creature's heart would be is a Sith holocron.
Fuck this, I'm out.
Kaldoth took preventive measures to make sure his knowledge did not get out.
Okay.
Kaldoth was not a combat person, but he was definitely considered one of the best magicians and alchemists of the Sith. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so it is now Wrath's turn.
I am going to stand up from prone.
Oh, hold on, how did I go before Wrath?
You didn't. You had an incidental on Darth Bane's turn.
Oh, no, you said it was my turn.
No, I said gluttony to get your attention so you know that you are being affected by
Okay.
the thing going up to
I'm
you.
thinking it's my turn. And I'm like,
Nope.
no.
No, it's not.
It's not your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna kill the Hissus. But I'm going to use my...
I'm not even going to make you roll for it. It has 6 health.
I'm gonna use my repulsor fist instead of my lightsaber.
Heard that. You literally can just punch it in the head and I'll give it to you because it's not the threat
Can
anymore.
can I specifically like walk on top of it? Like can I like walk on its corpse as he's trying to crawl away?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I basically like walk over top of it, get right in its face. My hand kind of starts to form into a repulsor fist, and I just splatter its brains everywhere.
I mean, the way I had pictured it is because you butted under its jaw, you knocked back, so you literally just punch it in the head and just walk over its corpse.
That's fine by me. I just want to make sure I make this as messy as possible.
Mm-hmm. So through the shattering of the skull, you actually watch as actually emerging from the cloud of mist and blood that is now the Tyrantotech's head walks Wrath. Where he's going, you're not quite sure. But
And
that's going to use your action.
And I am going to use one more adrenal implant to use my rapid recovery talent, taking me down to 1 charge before I have to recharge the damn thing.
Yep.
Which allows me to recover strain, although I forget how much.
I believe it's equal to ranks in rapid recovery, so 3.
Okay. And as I do that, I'm going to take an incidental to basically, as I recover, as I walk from the bloody mist of the creature that I just killed, I have a huge grin on my face going, now the real fun begins.
That seems fair. Sloth?
Are there any ways out of this place?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there are exits.
Mm-hmm. The way you came is actually still open.
And who is still by me by the door?
Sorry, Tree. As far as I know, Greed, and you, that's pretty much it. Because Lust went up to kill the Tyrantotech. Envy also went up to strike it, so it's basically just you and Greed.
Alright, I'm I'm gonna just protect the read, I guess. Again.
Okay.
Defensive stance and defensive circle. Let me roll for defense.
Please do. Yep, that'll do.
We both get +1 to defense.
Awesome. That brings us to Darth Kaldoth. He appears in the circle of everyone who's killed the Tyrantid. Wrath does not notice because his attention is focused solely on the mummy. But the red Duros ghost looks at the three of you and goes, not bad. However, and let's see, what exactly happens?
Cedric, I hate to interrupt, but would you say that he's engaged with me?
No, because you walked over the court to be engaged with envy, lust, and pride.
All right, not a problem. Sorry, carry on.
He's actually, because lust looks to be the most out of position, he's actually going to attack her with his Sith blade. Making a combat check. Kate, do you have anything to upgrade difficulty against you?
Her armor and whatever defense or fights it would up.
If she's part of the Makashi tree and she has a defensive training, she would have 1 defense.
Okay, so she would have 3 from her armor, 1 from her. Okay, so that'd be 4 black.
Well, if she has it.
Well, let's say that's up to
assume
kids. She.
I'll assume she does.
Okay.
Hey, Lust.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Take 14 strain.
Oh my gosh!
Holy crap!
No soak.
Well, Lust is unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, so here's what you actually see. Because she's out of position, her form is off so she's unable to parry. You actually watch as the spectral blade stabs through Lust's head, right where her brain would be.
Oh dear.
There's no damage. As Kaldoth draws back, you watch as Lust plummets to the ground. Actually need Kate to roll a critical injury.
Yep.
You drop your lightsaber.
Oh, I got a horrible idea.
All right. So that is going to be Kaldoth's turn. All right. That's Kaldoth's turn. Sorry, Kate. It's just how it looked because you stabbed the ground. Sorry, I know it's a joke that Kate's character always dies first.
Well, she's technically not dead. She's unconscious.
She's just having a rough go of it.
Very rough go of it. Which brings us to... Sorry, Kate. Pride.
She's like the Kenny on from South Park on our D&D group.
I swear to God, if Pride had missed his strike, he would have gone after him. He got the wrap he wasn't engaged with him. Took his move action to appear in front of you guys, and you were the only one who looked out of position. Just going off of story.
All right. So who's up next?
It's your turn.
Oh boy. Well,
The ghost
So-
hasn't disappeared.
after seeing, so the ghost hasn't disappeared.
The ghost has not disappeared.
Would there be any way for me to like check to see if hurting the ghost would do anything with my lightsaber?
You're welcome to make an attack roll.
Because if there's no point in attacking the ghost, then I don't want to waste my turn doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to use sense at all to see if?
Make a basic force check.
Sure. 2 black.
You get the sense that physically attacking this thing its connection to this world. You won't physically damage it, but it will dissipate for a time.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go for the ghost, and as I'm going for the ghost, I look. I assume Wrath is already on Darth Bane.
Basically, yes.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he's going from the control, and I go over and I swing to attack the ghost. What's the difficulty?
Okay. Difficulty is 2 red, 1 purple.
Mhm.
And instead of your presence, you need to make a willpower check.
As in, instead of using my,
Lightsaber technique, you need to use will.
so it would be instead of that, it would actually be that because of how ranks work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You crit.
How does it?
What?
So, would 3 advantages add up to a triumph, essentially, like mathematically?
Effectively, I'll say that this one is they will count as a triumph.
Okay.
You'll have
Okay.
1 triumph.
Well, okay, so the triumph cancels out the despair.
Yeah, so you'll
And
have
then-
1 triumph.
Yeah. So then I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just use that to do a basic hit on him.
Okay. So your lightsaber does 6 plus 7, right?
Wait, I actually have. He's the only one engaged with me, right?
Yeah. So this would be a duel.
So I hit him and I crit him because I add 2 advantages to my roll.
Okay. Roll.
And also add a 40 to that roll, please.
51.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on,
have
Cedric,
vicious
I got you.
So he suffers a fearsome wound. He adds presence and willpower checks.
Which is basically what the force is based off.
Useful. His attacks will be even harder. He will have a harder time attacking all of them now because he uses willpower, just like you had to. All right. So you do how much damage to him?
So 9, because if I did one basic hit with a success, I will hit him for 9, and then I would crit him.
All right. So he takes 1 damage. Cool. Sorry, creatures of illusion do not get pierce or breach, so he still has soak.
That's fine. However, does he dissipate?
No, his
Okay.
action is stronger than dealing. You did hurt him. You did hurt him.
As I do that, I go, your opponent is mean now. Wait.
I'm gonna give you a coercion check. Please get a free action to make that coercion check. It's gonna be 2 red, 1 purple.
This ain't gonna work out well, but let's
You
see
may
how it
use your
goes.
presence.
My presence? Oh, this is
You may use your presence.
yeah.
Lucky
You
son
are
of a
now the
bitch.
sole target for the rest of this encounter.
I'm fine with this.
I'm just saying. I'm happy you did it because it's hilarious to me.
As
I'm gonna
long
have
as-
fun
as long as-
chasing you.
As long as I can parry it.
I'm gonna have fun chasing you. Okay, that brings us to gluttony.
So I got this big ass mummy standing right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good luck with
Hey.
that.
Hey, I know it's not your turn, but I need you to do something. Kate, can you roll me a force dice, please? Recover 5 strain, and you are back on your feet. So you will get a turn this round. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't intend for this to fade, but that's kind of what it's gotten to.
Oh goodness. Okay.
All right, Gluttony. You have 2 options. You have a Force Ghost that is currently engaged with Pride, and you have the Mummy of Darth Bane that is right in front of you. And Darth Bane also has the object that you are desiring.
Yes. Throw everything I got in binding him.
Okay, okay.
And just immobilizing him.
Roll force dice.
Haha! 3 black.
3 black. He takes 3 damage.
And let's see.
Wait, how did he deal 3 damage? With what? What was he using?
Binding.
Bind.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's not a damage thing as far as I can tell. It's more of a immobilize.
Bind also
choking.
does damage. It's choke.
Yes. So yes, I'm force choking this thing.
You also cut off the fact that he can't move.
I mean, he can't move.
Yep.
He can still attack.
Disorients the target for a number of rounds equal to strength upgrades, which I have 2.
So he is disoriented, which means he adds 1 black dice to his rolls. Heard that.
For 2 rounds.
For 2 rounds. Heard that.
And okay, and whenever the target affected by it takes action, that target willpower.
It takes what equal to willpower?
Strain.
Strain equal to his willpower? To your willpower?
It just says 2 willpower. It doesn't say mine. It doesn't say his.
It must be yours.
Which my willpower is 2.
So he would take 2 strain.
If he takes action while being bound.
Okay.
So yeah.
Heard that. What do you want to commit your force dice to? Okay, you literally sense that it's inside the mummy.
Can I stab?
Oh,
this
sense.
mummy?
Sorry, not seek. Yes, you may stab the mummy, although you have to next turn.
Okay.
Because you already used your action to move them.
I don't know if
You
I
may run away.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna back up at least out of swinging range.
Okay, so you're at medium range now.
Yes, so he can't. I'm controlling him, keeping him, and just staying out of range for now.
Envy, your turn.
Okay. How far am I from Ghost Dude?
You are engaged with Ghost Dude.
Okay. Did not
He
realize.
apparated right in front of you.
All right.
It is you and Pride in kind of like a triangle around him.
Okay. I'm going to try to use harm to zap Calda with lightning.
Okay. Go ahead and roll force dice.
Okay.
take 2 conflict,
Yeah.
and you get successes. So, harm. How does harm work? Does it deal damage equal to the dark side pips, or
Equal
the
to
way-
intellect per dark.
intellect plus
Ignoring
dark, ignoring soak?
So that's 4, because I have 2 intellect, and it ignores soak.
So he takes 4
wounds.
damage. Heard that.
And you said 2 conflict?
Yes, please. Okay. He's not looking happy, but he's still very, very visible.
Corporeal.
I wouldn't say corporeal because you can still see through him, but he's still here.
Is Jules attacking the shade with me?
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, that brings us to Reed.
What are my options,
Uh,
if I may ask?
you can go after the holocron. You can attack Darth Bane. You may attack the Spectre. You may leave the room. You may attack one of your team members. There are all sorts of options. It's just what
Yeah,
you
that's
feel like
always an
doing as
option.
Greed.
I feel like a very greed-esque thing to do would be go for the holocron.
Okay.
So you're gonna go for inside of Darth Bane, or?
You're
Well,
gonna take the
good
move
point.
action to get close to him.
Okay.
Now, how would you go after the holocron? Would you like try to rip it from his chest? Would you like try to talk him out of it?
Probably try to talk him out of it.
Okay. So you're gonna try a social check, which you can add your force dice to, and same thing you did last time. Go ahead and role play out what you want to talk to Bane about, and then we'll see how it plays out.
Okay. I'm just gonna make things worse.
Yes.
I think Reed would walk up to him and be like, "Come on now, love. We're all friends here. Why can't we just sit down and have a civil conversation?"
So that would be coercion. Yeah, go ahead and delete hisses. It doesn't make sense to have him anymore. So that would be coercion. For him, you're going to be rolling your coercion check at a 3 difficulty,
3 per.
Ooh, okay.
and adding your force dice. Any blacks are success.
What did you say about black dice?
They count, not black dice, black pips and force dice count as success.
Oh, yeah.
We're working on it. Sorry, y'all.
It's okay. We all started somewhere. I'm just left. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
No.
Please take 1 conflict.
Yikers.
Okay. I regret my decision.
So,
Please don't come after me. Please don't come.
as you make your plea, you are going to, or you see the eyes in Darth Bane flare almost as if with an inner light. And as he turns to you, you see and feel this voice. You actually can see the lips and gums and everything moving in a face, which is gut-wrenchingly disgusting to actually see. But you feel the force of his words as he goes, "Talk is cheap."
Alright, so sorry to disturb you.
I need you to make a willpower check. 1 red, 3 purple.
Oh my
Gold.
god!
You may use yellow dice instead of green for this roll.
Okay.
And also, depending on how this turns out, Gluttony may also be pissed at you.
Is this charm for shooting or deception?
She may no. She just is using her willpower, but she can use yellow dice.
Okay. She's got nobody's fool to upgrade the difficulty, so figured I'd check for her.
Heard that. That is against her, but this is not a charm. This is an.
Oh dear.
I am gonna give you a choice.
I agreed.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna give you a choice. You may take 2 strain, or stay in the room. No, you may take 2 strain and stay in the room. Or, on your next turn, the only action you can take is to run towards the exit.
The stream.
Okay? Please add 2 strain. You are now at 7 at 13.
Okay. Thank you.
So you feel very, very faint and woozy after that. Hi, Kate, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm not feeling too good, am I?
No.
And I'm
Well, you're
pissed.
The
up.
worst of hangovers.
Yeah, but you're up, so
I know.
Like, normally Lust, would we imagine her like a nice pink seductive aura? It is just red. Like, bleeding hot fucking red.
Ugh.
Wrath starts smelling around the room. Who's more mad than I am? Wait.
This doesn't seem possible.
Exactly.
Oh. Part of me really wants to, but part of me is terrified because I don't think my role is going to be very good. But... Am I... Is the big bad facing away from me? Is he facing towards me?
well, right now there's 2 things in the room. There's the actual Darth Bane, and there's the spirit that smacked you to the floor, which currently.
There's Darth
Yeah,
Vader.
Spirit is current. Which side of Wrath are you? Not Wrath. Pride are you on?
I would have like gotten in between them, like kind of like did my fencer stance, challenged him, and like pushed him back a little bit, and then stood my ground.
Okay. So you can move into contention with him. Be engaged.
Okay, but like I can't like not necessarily sneak, but like come up from behind.
No.
Okay,
Because
that's my only question.
yes, he is intensely focused on one person, but that doesn't mean he can't see you. And there are very few
Okay.
places to hide in this tomb.
Yeah.
I tried.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this SOB. I'm pissed.
Heard that.
So my lightsaber is back in my hand.
Yes. However, you do not get to use your Makashi. You have to use.
I'm aware.
However, because you're only engaged with one enemy, you do have to your roll, which I don't know if you did it last time.
Wait, what?
Your last lightsaber roll, because you are a Makashi duelist, and I have your treat. You need to add 1 blue dice when you do your lightsaber roll.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like, wait a second, I think I forgot something.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yeah, but Makashi gets very complicated to a certain point. So that's why I wrote everything down and like sorted out my exact pool when I roll.
okay, and then
other colors that I'm rolling: red, purple, black.
It is going to
Nonsense.
be combat check against this person. So it is going to be 2 red, 1 purple.
And you need to roll with your willpower, not presence.
Okay.
So
I
how many?
I thought
How
it
many
was
ranks?
presence.
Okay, so if you're a Makashi duelist, you start with presence, but in this case, you're going to be hitting with willpower.
Okay.
So
Because he's a spirit and not a physical entity.
yeah.
Okay.
So what? How many ranks do you have in lightsaber?
3.
3. Okay, and what's your willpower?
2.
So you're gonna be rolling 2 yellow, 1 green, or no, 3
3 yellow, 1 green.
yellow, 3 yellow.
3 yellow, 1 green.
No, just 3 yellow.
3 yellow. Okay. Never mind.
So 3 yellow, 2 red, 1 purple, 1 blue.
Okay. Bam.
I mean, you crit.
That's a hit.
You just barely hit, but you hit. So you can. Here's how it works. Those 3 advantages have to go away because of that despair.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take the 2 advantages and make them a success. So you hit.
Yes, please.
Okay. How much damage does your lightsaber do?
Hold on.
By the way, Kate, what's your willpower?
My willpower is 2.
Willpower is 2? Okay.
Yeah. My saber does.
Yeah, you would have gone to 0 no matter what. I made a mistake when it came down to your strain. You should have taken 2 less, but you had 12, so you would have still gone to 0.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take a picture and send this because I don't fully understand my chicken scratch handwriting.
Okay.
I just didn't make very
No.
great.
Not a problem.
No, the only reason I'm laughing is because I make horrible character sheets when I write them down too, so it's natural.
Well, all my stuff is in like 3 different spots, and on top of that, even though I did have a double shot this morning, my brain is still very much
Waking up, yep. It's okay. We understand this problem.
So
6 damage, 3 crit. Okay.
Range short.
So you deal 7 damage. So you get his attention, but unfortunately, it looks like your saber just kind of passes through and does not disrupt his connection to the Force.
okay.
Now, you said he has soak. Is this also not taking into the account that our sabers have breach, or?
It's a Force Ghost. Breach does not.
Okay.
That was something I considered, but looking at it says creature of illusion.
Okie dokie.
I did double check the rules on it, but I appreciate you asking.
It's all good. Just trying to fully understand things.
Heard that. Hey, Gluttony.
No.
Guess who's coming after you?
He's still bound. He's still bound.
Yeah.
So if he tries to do anything, he suffers strain.
You ever played any of the Star Wars games?
Yes.
Remember what's one of the pinnacle Force powers you can get? The saber throw. Guess what this guy's gonna do to you? He's gonna huck a big chunk of plasma at you. So, make a lightsaber check against the target within medium range, adding Force dice up to your Force rating. So this is going to be difficulty 3 because you're at range. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh!
It's.
Mamma mia.
I don't know how to read that.
So
So the saber is
because it's a
thrown.
lightsaber, and because it has breach, which goes past your soak, you take a total of 12 damage. Oh, no, 15 damage.
Bye, Gluttony.
Wait, 1 moment.
If you
You
have
said that-
parry or reflect, this might decrease it, but otherwise.
Also, Cedric, you said that our armor is cortosis, so the soak does apply.
You're right, I did. So soak does apply. So you have minus
Saving your
so it'd be
ass.
13.
I have 4 soak, thank you very much.
That only applies to your armor.
So you have 2 soak, the soak value of the cortosis weave. So you receive 2 rust damage. You're welcome.
Because your
No.
your brawniness does not a lightsaber.
Okay, so the numbers. Give me the numbers straight.
13 before parry. Do you have parry?
No.
13 damage. You are taking a
I'm
critical
dead.
injury.
You're not dead.
But you are knocked the fuck out.
That's strange. Wounded just means he gets smacked with a crit. Oof.
So he's
No. So you pissed him off because you're the first person who stuck up on him effectively. So
I didn't sneak up on him. I was there when he woke up.
he's taking an improved center of being action, increasing the critical rating by 2. Which means
By 20 or by 2?
by 2, which means he crits more easily.
Ah.
But he didn't roll any. No, he will not do that. So you have a difficult. Yeah, all of your presence and willpower checks are increased by 1. So that will not apply. But you are down. You narrowly avoided getting cut in half. And Darth Bane is no longer bound.
He took the strain before it got dropped.
No. He threw his
Something
lightsaber
well
at you.
found.
Okay, fine. He takes 2 strain.
Thank you.
His total is now 20. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Shut up, Eddie.
As long as my tiny little prick did something.
Okay, so 2 Sith have now experienced the bliss of unconsciousness. That brings us back down to Wrath.
But where is Gluttony's lightsaber?
In their hand,
No, I wouldn't have even drawn
on their
it.
belt.
Is it possible to grab it?
You would have to give up your action, or take 2 strain to have the additional maneuver, because you would have to move over to her.
Yeah, I'm still in that saber. Although I'm going to use my maneuver to get over there and my action to grab it. I'm also going to use my incidental, or at least one of my incidentals, to activate Indomitable Will by suffering 3 strain, which takes me down to 8 again. I commit 2 force dice to decrease all damage that I take, not just as soak, but to decrease all damage I take by the amount of force powers that I commit to it.
2.
Yep.
Okay. You are aware that this means you can no.
I wasn't going to use force powers in this game anyway.
Okay. Just making sure.
This is a straight up battle. I grab the second lightsaber, I ignite it, and then I will. I'm assuming that if I grab Gluttony's lightsaber, I'm engaged with Bane.
No.
Damn it.
Because he is at a medium range, and
fair enough.
he threw the lightsaber. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it wouldn't
that's
have been a
fair.
strike.
Let's see. Is there anything else that I can really do from here? Nope. I'm just going to ignite the second lightsaber, and I'm going to point one of the sabers directly at Bane, and go, "Enough with the weaklings! You fight me now!"
All right. Just for flavor, make a coercion check.
That's something I can actually do.
Because this is going to be intimidation. It is going to be 1 red and 2 purple. You now have Darth Bane's attention. All right.
Gluttony, does your saber have any special qualities?
It just sent them to you.
Thank you. Your saber. Wow. Really?
Basically just did the equivalent to the Anakin throw his saber.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Also,
You might not get this back.
Yeah, also you watch as Darth Bane's lightsaber flicks back to his hand, he reignites it, and holds it down in a familiar stance to Temnut and Lust.
Because of course we would.
I didn't say he was only a Makashi duelist. Alright, that brings us back to the sloth.
The sloth?
Mhm.
The sloth.
The
I'm guessing I can't stay out of this fight forever.
You are welcome to try.
I'm going to use my defensive stand. I'm
Alright.
going to go after Bane.
Alright. He is at long range from you to him to medium.
How close can I get in one movement?
One range band. You can suffer 2 strain to get an additional maneuver and make it to short range, and then to take another one on your next turn to do engaged.
I will take the 2 strain or move close where I can attack him because of another thing.
Still can't get within range to attack him. You're at short range instead.
I
So
have
that's one
extended
more.
reach.
Does that mean you can attack from short range?
Yes, and it costs me 1 strain to attack from short range.
Okay, so you take 3 strain.
3.
Heard that. Alright, go ahead. You've still got your defensive flourish on.
Yep, and
Mm-hmm.
attack. And what is the purples, reds, whatevers?
It's short range, so it's gonna be 3 red, actually.
Okay.
That's
That's
pretty impressive.
like a smack in the face.
He is going to use... He's going to suffer 3 strain, bringing his total to 17, and reduce his damage by 5.
Wow.
Alright, so that's 1 hit, right?
A pathetic display of parrying.
My lightsaber is crit 1.
So it crits. He takes a critical injury. Okay.
Alright,
Do you have anything that increases the crit?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to do the special.
By how much?
60?
By 60?
Yeah, I have vicious 6.
Cannot perform more than 1 maneuver.
It would be a horrific injury.
You rolled a
60, so... Yeah, it would be 100...
110. It would be a horrific injury. Randomly roll 1d10 to determine one of the target's characteristics. 1 through 3 is brawn, 4 through 6 is
Yep, I
agility.
know.
Okay. Until the critical injury is repaired, treat that characteristic as 1 point lower.
Yeah, I know that
Alright.
one.
How do I roll
So-
a d10?
If you go to the
Got
100
it.
roller.
Hang on.
Before you apply that,
Alright, so that'll be agility. Yes, before I apply it.
before you apply the crit, I have something else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Precision Strike, which allows me to make the critical injury something in the easy grouping of critical hits. I'm going with stun.
In the easy,
Yes.
what is that, 30 or below?
40 or below.
Okay, so he is staggered until end of turn.
He cannot perform action next turn. That's
Okay.
first.
So he slips out his turn. Heard that.
And that's me.
All right.
Here we go.
Now it is the character's turn. All right. That is going to be... We didn't apply damage for that. So it's damage reduced by 5, whatever your base damage is. And that's before soak.
My lightsaber does 9 damage plus 1, so that will be 10 damage.
So he takes 5. Okay. And he doesn't get... It goes through soak, so yeah, takes 5 damage. Okay, that is going to bring us to Darth Calroth, who is currently focused on Temnet. Although he is eyeing Kate because she got his attention, but he's still, as I said, engaged with Temnet. So he's going to...
Keep in mind it's 2 red to hit me.
Mm-hmm. No, Lust woke up.
Oh, she's up.
All right, he is actually going to take a step. All right, he's going to suffer 1 strain and make a coercion check against everyone who's engaged with him.
So that should be me, Lust, and Envy.
Mm-hmm. And he looks at all of you and says, "You all came here, one goal in mind. You thought it would be simple. How do you feel now? Bow to me."
Uh-oh.
Eh.
I don't have nobody's full to increase the difficulty by 1.
Okay. So everybody takes... No. All right, everyone adds... Not everyone. Temnet, you add 1 extra black to your roll. Yeah, Temnet and Lust add 1 extra black to all of their rolls for the next encounter. For the next 5 rounds, actually. Temnet, you also suffer 3 strain. And then he's going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
That was his maneuver. All right.
Okay.
Do it, and it is 1 red, 1 purple to attack you.
It's 2 red.
Well,
That's still a hit.
How much damage?
take 2 critical injuries and 12 damage.
2
Minus
critical
2.
injuries.
Yeah, you got crit 1.
Jesus. Let me see. Okay, so.
You can't parry, or no, you can't take. Yeah, you cannot voluntarily suffer strain to active. Can't parry.
So can I parry?
Nope.
Can I parry? But can I parry before?
Until the end of the encounter. That's what it says, man.
Bye, Pride.
Whatever.
Oh
You
god.
are disoriented. So you suffer So everything has 2 black dice in addition to everything else. And you take 12 damage minus 2 soak, so you take 10.
So it's a lightsaber, not a Sith blade, like you said.
Oh, right, it is willpower. So it's 12 damage minus willpower. That is correct. And it is delta strain damage. So what's your willpower?
Hang on. So I take 9.
Mm-hmm. So you are at 5. Yikes. The Emperor was not sending you on an easy mission.
Hmm.
All right, that brings us to Temnet.
Hang on.
Sorry, dude, you wanted to make this guy attack
Alright.
you.
Well, that was not my intention, but. Alright, so I'm adding two black, 2 or 3 black to my usual roll. 3 black,
Currently,
right?
you were adding 2 extra black.
So it's 3 black as opposed to my 1 black.
Yes.
Okay. So I got that, and that. That's my willpower. Do. So I hit him once.
Yep.
So with 9 damage.
Minus willpower. So he takes 4 damage.
Yeah, let me just check to make sure I can't do anything.
No, I lied. He takes 1 damage.
How much willpower does this dude have?
Well, he has soak, but hang on.
Well, is it for willpower or is it for soak?
It is very difficult to make this. I'm going to say willpower because that's easier for me to remember. So he takes 4 damage.
Okay.
Because it is not easy to determine because he has a soak value and then it says combat checks targeting apparition always use willpower. I guess attacks use him against soak, but we're going to say willpower because that's what I said first off. So 4 damage. Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Okay, moving forward. That brings us to Gluttony. Because Darth Vader didn't get a turn. No, never mind. I'm thinking in the wrong thing. But yeah, Gluttony, your turn.
Okay, so what can I do? I'm down.
I mean, you're not down. You're knocked out. So someone can revive you. I don't know. Like, roll a force dice. I gave Lust the same option, so you can roll a force dice.
Roll force check or just 1 dice? Because I have 2.
This is just going to be a luck check, so 1.
Okay. Hey, there we
Hey, he's
go.
back up.
You recover 3 wound and are able to. You look rough as hell.
I'm able to what?
You are able to stand up and take a turn, but you look rough as hell.
Okay.
You also see me with your lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too upset about that. Use it anyway. Okay. You know what? Can I do another bind
On whom?
on this motherfucker that took me down?
You may. You're gonna need to do a force check.
Cool. Ew. And I lose that.
You don't have your lightsaber,
No, I don't.
so he's bound.
You do
But
1
you're gonna
point.
take 2 strain from using light side.
Or I thought it was conflict that I'd take.
It is conflict, but it felt like more applicable to use strain. But yeah, you'll take 2 conflict because you may not survive this battle. You may not get to roll conflict. But yeah, take 2 conflict. Okay, that's gonna be your turn, unless you'd like to move. He has to take the conflict no matter what.
That's fair, I guess, but I did want to reiterate he doesn't have to spend the light side points.
I'd rather spend it to make sure that this guy, because he.
Well, no, because he's like, yes, he gets 1, but he takes the conflict for the light side points showing up right now. Whether or not they resolve later will be up for debate, but I'm just going to say take 2 conflict to succeed.
He said he's spending all 3 to use the maximum amount of damage.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can make it take damage. You get, yeah, definitely some conflict.
I want the.
Okay, so he takes 3 wounds.
Well, just to make sure that he's also disoriented for 2 more rounds.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's literally stunned for the next one, so he can do fuck all.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you, after this, he won't be stunned. He'll have 1 more round. Okay. Envy. You are still engaged with the ghost.
Okay. And is the ghost silhouette 1?
Yes, ghost would be silhouette 1.
Okay.
Because there is no such thing as silhouette 0.
There is, but
Oh, it's like mice and shit, but
it's Ewoks and R2 units, all that shit, all like half people, it'd be like goblinoids.
Jawas.
Yeah.
Fucking Jawas.
Yeah, exact fucking Jawas. They're in silhouette 0.
that sounds like something Nolny would say.
Nah.
Like, oh, I didn't tell you. Like, I was watching Star Wars after that little thing that we did, and a Jawa came up. I'm just like, Jawas.
That's great. So, Jules, what you doing?
Okay, so as an incidental, actually no, as a maneuver, I'm gonna use Center of Being. So any attacks against me need 1 more advantage to crit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's until the start of my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna swing at it with my lightsaber.
Okie dokie. Using willpower.
That's what I use anyway.
Well, aren't you special? You might do some damage.
What difficulty?
Oh, let's see. How about 2 red, 1 purple?
Hello.
That'll do. All right. So, minus his willpower, he takes how much base damage for your lightsaber?
6.
6 plus 2 minus 4. So he takes another, no, minus 5. So he takes 3 damage. And okay, so he takes 3 damage. And what's your crit rating? 2? 3?
3.
So you can 3. So you do not crit on this one.
Yeah.
All right, but you may spend those 2 advantages to add blue dice to someone else's roll, to your next roll. What would you like to do?
Can I add a success?
Yeah, so it'll be increased damage. Okay. So he will take 4 damage. Okay.
Cool.
Sitting pretty at 15. No, not 15. 13. Sorry, bad math. So he's sitting pretty at 13. Yeah, this guy has as much wound as Wrath. Alrighty. So that brings us to Greed.
All right, Reed, what you doing this time?
What else could I screw up for myself?
Yourself.
Or for others, whatever.
Just don't talk. Just stop doing that.
You could actually try to attack him this time.
It worked the first time.
It's true.
You could try to disarm Bane.
Cedric, can I ask what you would recommend I would do to best preserve my life?
To best preserve your life?
Well, what would be the best option for me to do right now?
Can you tell me what force powers you have?
I can try. Influence, seek, and move.
How many ranks in move?
She has one strength upgrade.
One strength upgrade? And the range on move is short, right?
To start with, yeah.
And you don't have any range increases?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, here's what I'm going to advise.
Okay.
You are going to close the gap between you and Bane. You're going to be at short distance, so basically the same range as Sloth right now.
Okay.
And you're going to make a move check on the holocron that's inside his chest.
Okay, I like that.
And if you succeed, you pull it out.
Zem would be very proud of you in this moment.
Ooh. Okay, so I do a
warn
move
you.
check? Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to warn you. You're going to need at least 3 successes.
Okay.
You can do it.
One moment.
She only has one force die.
She has an automatic success because of her lightsaber.
No, she don't.
Mm-mm.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm going to say that you need at least 2. So you have to roll 2 force pips, and you can use destiny points to count as success points as well. You guys have been forgetting that.
Ooh, what do I do?
So
Sorry.
roll a white dice, and if you fail, which is an option, you can use the dark colored coins at the top, flip one of those, and it will count as a success. Flip another one, it will count as 2 successes, and you will pull the holocron.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, you failed. You can spend the points.
Okay.
You need to
Yeah,
spend.
I'll do
You need to spend
Nope,
3.
2.
No, she spends 2 and takes 1 conflict, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She would
I
spend
appreciate it.
2 and take 1 conflict.
Let's go
Okay, so-
for it.
I'm going to clip these 2.
Okay.
Okay. So a lot of things happen.
Huh.
The immediate thing you hear as Greed's finger touches the holocron is excellent.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Darth Bane's mummy collapses into dust, and you hear Caldop gasp as he goes, "It wasn't. No. No!" And you watch as an explosion of red, harmless lightning fills the room as the Force Ghost dissipates. The room is quiet. As everyone on their communicators receives a message. Commence your mission. Ladies and gentlemen, you have defeated the puzzle. You needed to get the holocron. I told you where it was. You decided how you got it. Now it's your turn to figure out how you get out of the temple. Not every solution is combat, Geo.
Says you!
I was hoping one of you fuckers had moved and would try to grab the holocron, but hey,
I was trying to get to that point, but I kept
it's
dying.
okay. Like, it happens. These things aren't always what DMs account for, and I had to have backup plans. You could kill them. It's totally doable.
So,
Difficult, but doable.
as soon as all this happens and I hear that the mission has started, I collect myself after being very giddy with laughter about fighting someone who might have been a challenge for me. And suddenly I'm very angry. I turn to what I assume would be Greed holding the holocron, and I point one of the blades at her and I go, "What did you do?"
I feel like it'd be hard to get my attention because I would just be so in love with that beautiful holocron in my hand.
Greed!
I mean, do you notice him? You don't have to.
I ignore him.
Okay, so yeah, there's an angry man yelling, but it doesn't matter because holy shit.
I get to an engaged range and terrify her.
Pretty.
Make a coercion check, contested.
Actually, this is going to be a fearsome check because I have fearsome.
Okay, fearsome. It's
He's
against,
using it.
it's against her willpower. So, what is your willpower, Cat?
2.
Geo, the difficulty is going to be 2 red.
2 red?
2 red. Greed. You notice the angry man. The angry man is very angry. The angry man is right above you with 2. The angry man is scary. You go from, yeah. Oh shit.
What did you do?
I want to suppress him.
Oh, you
Roll
might.
force.
I don't have any force. What are you suppressing?
I'm gonna make her roll for it. Roll for it.
Oh, come on. I don't even have anything. I'm still in my battle mode.
Yes, but you also forced 2 of your you stuck 2 of your force powers into something, which you would now lose.
Okay, I lose 1 soak. 2 soak. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's all that happens, Gluttony. No visible.
Okay,
As soon as I feel that presence, I turn around and look at Gluttony.
Yeah, that's
Bad
literally all that
time!
hold my hand out.
While he is looking at Gluttony, can I just kind of walk away?
Yeah,
Be like,
back
all
away,
right,
make a stealth check.
have fun in your little pity. How do I do that? Julianne walks away.
Okay, it is going to be an agility check plus any skills you have in stealth. So,
There's also going to be
number
an
of green
Oh,
dice
sorry.
will be your agility.
Okay.
There's
you have
also
any skills in stealth, you change 1 or 2 or 3 or however many you have in that skill, 2 yellow dice.
She's
This
all
is because you're engaged with him, going to be 1 red and 1 purple as difficulty. You're gonna have to ask for your saber back.
I did by suppressing him and holding out my hand.
That's not the right way
That's
to
not
go.
how this works.
This is
Okay,
the
so
only
Greed,
non-verbal way of asking for me.
Gluttony, if you continue to be nonverbal, is going to kill you because of a misunderstanding.
Damn
Which is
straight I
totally
will.
viable.
All
I'm
you
gonna
did
warn
right
you
now
right
is take
now,
away my
it's
soak.
not just gonna be your teammates. NPCs will try to kill you for misunderstanding. I respect that you want to have a nonverbal, but you have to communicate somehow. I don't care if it's fucking Star Wars sign language.
At this point, he's got to come up with something because he's suppressing me right now, and I'm pretty pissed. I might just kill him right here and now.
Fine, I just... One word, all I do is say, saber.
Okay. Reed, unfortunately, you're backing away and knock statues.
No.
So it is pretty obvious that Greed is backing away slow, but
Eesh. Don't mind me.
Katrina,
Okay,
can I help you out for a sec?
Absolutely.
In all honesty, I was just looking for a fight. If you explain to me that you don't know what you did, I will not attack you. And currently,
I
I'm more
do
pissed
not know what I
at
did.
Gluttony than anything else.
Go for Gluttony, man. Take your anger out. Have a party.
Sounds good. Gluttony, you're dead.
I am merely asking for my saber back.
You also suppressed my force powers. You're fucking dead meat.
I drop
Yeah,
it.
roll a combat check.
Ugh.
If we're gonna go through this, we're gonna go through. This is an evil campaign.
I'm gonna kill him with his own saber too.
You all consented to this up front.
Fucking
Furious is
die,
like eating
asshole.
popcorn.
Yep. Gluttony. Okay.
Actually,
take
that's
one
plus.
straight anytime you
That's
pull
plus
action.
10 because he has
Plus
another
10.
crit on top of him.
Okay, so that means
He's at 109.
Is that maimed? Because that's
horrific
101.
injury. He's horrific injury. So roll a d10.
One of the target's limbs.
Nope.
No,
Not
it's maimed.
109. All right, I'll roll the d10.
Okay.
I'm rolling it. Hold on.
Okay. Okay, so 8, which means you lose 1 willpower. You are down 1 willpower for the or until you heal the injury.
You also take 5. Let's see. 15 plus crit.
-2 for damage.
Yeah.
-2 for soak. So
He's
yeah,
gonna
you
he's gonna take 16 damage plus another crit.
I thought that's what that crit was for.
Nope, crit was just for the triumph. 62.
Actually, 72.
72. You lose your free maneuver, which doesn't really matter. We're out of. Okay.
How much damage did he take?
A total of 16, which means he's down to 0, which means he needs a trip in the back to. So 3 of you are fucking on the ground, almost dead.
Okay, so once Wrath puts Gluttony on its ass, I walk up and I go, Wraith, he's down. We don't need to kill him just yet.
Yeah, you guys still gotta get out of the temple.
Leave him to his fate. And I turn around and I walk
You'll
away.
just. Oh, fuck.
Droid, can you carry anything, or are you not of that sort?
I said leave him.
The droid looks at his hands, which literally have just blasters on the end of them, and goes, "It is unfortunate. However, my hands were only for the lever. At this point, I am a weapon."
Fair. Do you know the way out of this temple?
My master is dead. Yes, I will escort you to the end of the temple. However, I respectfully request you do not return. This was a bad day.
Understandable.
We
You
have no
guide us out.
reason.
Of course, if you would not mind carrying one. They appear to be in bad shape. Perhaps their maker may assist.
Carry what now? I'm sorry, you cut out.
One of your compatriots. Hopefully their maker may be assistance.
I do not carry people. Do you want to carry man, woman? I don't know.
Leave him to his fate. Let's go.
Gluttony, roll the force dice again.
What? Oh, bullshit.
You are back up to 3 wound.
Oh, come on.
Healed itself.
Gluttony can, just like everyone else, you can use the force. Gluttony's power is effectively just side force power to gain life at this point.
He still can't move.
When he heals himself back up, I'm like, see, they're perfect. He can walk. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, onward.
The droid leads you past the Vorstner Den, out into Moraban. Now, as you walk out, the droid goes first. As you can see, that's all the droid gets out before it is destroyed in a hail of bullets.
Whoa!
Shit.
As you all duck behind the entrance, you hear, "Come out with your hands up! The Crimson Dawn wants to have a word with."
No.
You know what? I step out.
I was about to step out too. What? You go to step out. I put my hand out. I'm like, do you really think you can walk your way out of this? Let me handle.
Who said anything about talking?
All right.
Okay, you head out.
I head out.
Your hands are not up. Okay.
No, I'll put my hands up voluntarily. Because I just got out of a
Stay
fight.
where you are.
I stay where I am for now.
All right. Now, what were you doing in the temple?
Killing ghosts.
All right, we want what you found. Wrath? So, yeah, that impulse that you want to go kill things, that gets a lot stronger.
So before that happens, I'm actually going to use the Terrify action to make a strong cohesion check, and adding my force rating. And basically, whoever their leader is, I am going to, if I succeed on this action, I'm going to disorientate one target within medium range per success that I make. Spend advantage to extend the duration. Basically, I'm going to immobilize them out of fear.
Heard that. The leader is, well, what you believe to be the leader is with, say, a cluster of them behind him. So, person in appears like heavy desert gear. Think the ponchos from Tatooine, except more like rebel soldiers with the whole goggles and the blaster rifles.
So can I actually roleplay a little bit to gain a boost die, maybe?
Please do.
Sweet. I put my hands down, and I go, "Do you know who you're talking to?
How the fuck am I gonna know who you are?
I am Sin. I am Wrath. And I will never stop until your organs decorate my halls. You will be my next victim."
Yeah, open fire!
No, I roll a check.
Yep. I'm not arguing with you, but
I succeed, motherfucker.
Yeah. He's terrified, but he tells everyone else to open fire.
No, I also scare 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. Actually, 6 of them.
Okay.
So I immobilize 6 of them.
That leaves 3.
Seriously, 3 of them still open fire? Damn it.
There are 10 of them.
What?
You never asked, Helmet!
Shit.
None of you did. Y'all ducked behind the door. You could have looked. Like, perception.
I would think that if I walked out and said hello, I would have gotten a number.
I mean, you role-played before I went. So
yeah, that's fair. Also, I didn't add any
Six
boost.
is fucking rad. Like, it could have been. You could have had 7 of them shooting at you. It's 3.
I also didn't add any boost die. Do I get any boost die for my roleplay?
Yeah, that boost die from your dark side. 2 successes. So yeah, it's 1 per.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 boost die. All right, only one of them fires.
Yeah, so it's gonna be only 1 person shooting at you.
This brave soul, and he does it.
No, I'm imagining him more like he shits himself. Like, oh god.
This is the only reason this guy didn't get affected is basically he's their sniper and he's out of range. But yeah, you have a bolt of energy shoot into Wrath's robotic shoulder.
How much damage?
10.
Nope.
You take 10 minus soak.
I take 0.
How much soak do you have?
I have exactly 10.
What's all that from?
It's from the. Actually, no. I take that back. I have 8, so I take 2.
Yeah.
Because I don't have my force power on that thing anymore. You're right.
Yeah. I was like, that's still broken.
No,
But
you're
yeah.
no, you're 100% correct. I take that back.
So you take a small amount of damage, just like scorch mark on side of your robotic arm. Just boom.
I tell the rest of my party, now would be a good time.
You know, I wanted to talk, but you had to go out.
I'm basically telling you guys to run because that's what I'm gonna do. I've immobilized I've immobilized these assholes for a certain amount of turns. Now would be the time to run.
Good enough. I run. Lightsaber. I want to like extend. I want to have my lightsaber at the ready in case I need to deflect. But
Heard that. So you all get a free round running past them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pride between me and whatever.
All right.
I mean, same. But
All right. Describe what actions you're going to be taking. We are out of initiative order. I will describe whether or not you're getting shot at.
So yeah, like I said, I'm
Envy.
with pride.
Envy. God damn it.
Wait, what did Envy do?
Read the chat.
Wait, what?
Oh, she's.
Oof.
Oh!
I
Actually,
didn't
calling you
twist.
out.
influence with that.
Holy shit!
Yep, backstab, twist. Whee! It's finally an evil campaign. I'm so proud of all of it.
No, I want my saber back eventually.
Don't make me hurt you again, Gluttony.
I'm not saying this is out of character. I'm just saying, like, I want my saber
All right.
back, please.
Does everyone want to stop here because it's 10:30?
I mean,
We
does
can
anybody?
keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
We'd only be able to go for about 30 more minutes.
Okay. We can get a half hour, and that's fine. I'm gonna try and get out of combat because I want to.
Can
Hilarious.
I roll influence for rage with my...
You
You're
can
gonna
roll
tr-
another influence check to make him even angry. Probably gonna make him come after you.
Probably.
Okay.
That's fine. That's towards the ship, right?
You are running towards the ship. Okay. You want?
They're all running towards our ship.
No, they're currently all
No, you are running towards your ship, past the immobilized.
Yeah, I didn't. I stayed.
I'm going to use the residual fear that they had for Wrath, and I'm just gonna walk right past them. I'll use coercion to do like an intimidating presence, but they're already scared, so I'm just
They
gonna.
do nothing on their turn, so it's basically just strolling, tiptoe through the tulips, yeah, all the way through the fucking terrified Crimson Dawn members.
Wonderful.
All right, so I'm going to do something with Sloth separately.
And take
They are not rebels. They are members of the Crimson Dawn. Crimson Dawn
Yeah.
is a pirate organization. But yes, you may totally interact with them, Tyler.
Works for me.
I'm gonna force sleep over all of them, and I can force reap at a long range.
Remember, it's a 2-mile hike to the ship. Long range is still just like, let's say 50 feet.
I can still make it way past them.
Yeah, like it's still an impressive leap, but it's like a flea just jumping. Whee! You can
And then
do
I'll do it
over and over
again, and then I'll be impossible to find.
I'll fucking do it again.
Oh, job.
Okay,
I'm force jumping my way through.
that's run one round. Sloth, you're going to stay there. The leader looks, sees Sloth remaining there, and goes, "All right, you 4, after them. The rest of you with me." And 5 of them are walking towards you.
Good luck.
I stand there with my arms raised.
All right, what were you doing in there? Okay, so you're using the light side and the dark side? Using the dark side.
just the dark side.
Okay, so Wrath, I don't know how this is going to affect you besides you become even angrier. I'm going to say you're going to suffer another black to any willpower or coercion checks because you are basically incoherently angry at this point. Sorry, Tyler,
That's-
do you have some?
Yeah.
They asked what we were doing in there, right?
Yes.
Looking for an artifact.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Where is it?
I believe one of the females had it.
Oh, fucking shit. Alright, you'll have to do.
Sure, take me away.
The leader opens up and takes out a comlink and says, Kira, we got one of them. And, well, they didn't have the artifact, but we got one of these people. Bring on the border gambit. We'll notify everyone and tell them we take no hostage.
That won't help you. They hate everybody.
Who the fuck is this guy?
So they're saying that's not gonna help? Doesn't matter. Everyone's expendable in their own way. Yes, I did say Kira. Thank you for listening.
Nice.
So, Tyler, while everyone else is running away, you are actually led to a very small prey bird starfighter, which, let me see if I can find a picture.
Do we all get to the ship, or are we gonna do a thing in the forest first?
You guys are going to be running to a little bit.
Okay, so do you want to do that first because
Yeah,
Jules has to go?
Yeah. So you get to the. Basically, all I'm giving Tyler is he gets on board the starfighter and is jetted off towards a larger frigate. That's all that's going to happen there.
Yikes!
Does it have a hyperdrive?
The starfighter?
Yes.
No, it has been disabled.
Okay.
You actually can go and check it out. Guess who decided that she wanted loyalty for?
If
So
I have
all
the
this-
ability to check the hyperdrive and see if I can get it working without them knowing on the starfighter, I will.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna have enough time.
Okay.
It's a 20-minute ride. It would take you even with your level of knowledge, 2 hours. Just using the parts you have on hand. Okay. Sorry, Tyler. I'm just trying to move the story along.
You're right.
So, back to the desert. All right. Everyone, roll agility checks for me.
Oh, good lord.
Everyone.
Yeehaw!
Not having a
Difficulty
problem.
3.
Oh
What?
god, that's gonna be a problem.
What was the difficulty?
Difficulty 3 agility check.
Oh my god!
Woohoo!
Whoa!
All right. So wrath succeeds, temperament succeeds, gluttony succeeds, envy faceplants. Greed.
Oh my
faceplants.
god.
That's extra not good. That's extra not good.
Yeah, that
Yeah, no.
we actually need her to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Don't have
way
the
I
holocron. You failed the mission.
the way I envision it, Greed falls. I look at Wrath as he lands and I go, Wrath, she fell. Help.
I would immediately look back and go, for all that is evil, and I run back and get her.
Yep. Make a brawn check for picking her up.
I have my saber out and I'm like looking around
What's
to make
the
sure we don't
what's the
get shot
difficulty?
at.
Objectively, Kat, you've had a good day. You pulled the holocron right out of his chest.
What's the difficulty for the brawn?
Difficulty is going to be 3 because you're lifting somebody with a silhouette.
If she dropped it, would she have dropped or if she fell, would she have dropped?
I'm gonna spend a
That's
dark
a
side
really
point.
good question.
I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna spend a dark.
Let's say I'm going to roll a d100.
Oh,
Because it is 3 failures for dropping the hot for falling.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a d100. If I roll under a 25, she dropped the holocron.
All right.
if she does, I'm grabbing the holocron.
Oh my god.
I'm grabbing the holocron. I am leaving Greed.
No, we all
You
go for
already
it.
start picking her up. You already start picking her up. I get
Everyone make contested agility.
agility.
That's the, yep.
It is
It's
presence
literally gonna be
instead.
grabbing something.
No difficulty?
It is contested, so you're going to have to be working against everyone else.
He-
Whoever gets
he
the most
already
successes.
rolled. He already rolled to
My
pick up
shiny!
greed. He already rolled to pick up greed. He shouldn't be able to roll.
He is.
He's got greed in his hands.
Fuck!
Get your filthy paws off me.
Her.
Don't you dare, I swear to goodness.
You know what?
Evil.
So-
Goodness is nothing.
So Gluttony picked it up.
Okay, so Gluttony
Great.
now has regained the Holocron. Basically, it's like the mine.
Does Gluttony have her say? Does Gluttony have her say?
No.
No.
Roll perception.
Let me see. What is my perception? What's the difficulty?
Difficulty will be because you were involved in a scuffle. I'm gonna say you're a little.
Well,
One
can I
purple.
can I add a blue because I know that Wrath has her lightsaber or like had her lightsaber at one point.
I will allow that. She does not have her lightsaber.
So as you pick it up, I point my saber at your throat and I hold my hand up and go, "Please, if you will." This is better off in my hands. Be it I can defend myself, and I wave my saber in her face.
I'm gonna do a quick force harm
Hang on.
him and run. So basically, just harm him, distract him, and then run.
Gluttony drops the holocron.
I didn't roll anything.
Yeah,
You
but you
didn't
got
have
shot by
to.
a sniper.
How did it? What did?
You got shot by a sniper.
You got shot by the sniper, dude.
Cedric, I officially hate you.
So, in that
I
instance,
rolled two goddamn triumphs. You are dropping that shit.
and I pick it up and run.
Make an agility check.
What's the difficulty?
This time it's gonna be 1.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, the holocron is still on the ground.
Oh my god!
What are you gonna do?
Can I?
I'm gonna go for it again because I'm on the ground because I just got shot. I'm gonna go for
Hang
it.
on. Jules. You said something.
Can I stand back up
Yes.
and run more?
Okay. So Greed no longer has the holocron. Nobody has the holocron. Envy is
Gluttony
running,
got shot, right?
How?
and
far
Gluttony got
am I?
shot for exactly how much?
Didn't he have like 3 health?
Oh shit! You're
Yeah, he only has 3 health.
What? Down again.
How far am I? from the
Okay.
holocron?
Oh no.
Can I roll to see if I fall on top of the holocron?
No.
Cedric,
Yes.
how far am I from the holocron?
Again, everyone roll agility except for Gluttony. Dead.
Because I believe I was close when we fell.
You were
I-
close-ish. Everyone was in.
I was-
also Gluttony.
I was on him. I was near him.
Okay, Gluttony.
Am I
Greed, you're
dead?
going to be rolling the blue. You're going to be rolling a D100. If you roll lower than a 25, you are dead and are out of the campaign.
Wait, who?
Me.
Gluttony. She has died 3 times.
A 30.
Roll the force dice. Yes, you may totally rest.
And
Tyler.
a black.
You only get 1 wound this time because it's getting. You are awake.
I
So-
won.
How much
You are
strength
still
would
not
you-
able to grab the hologram. Just on trying to stay awake.
How
Okay,
much
okay, wait.
strain would I get back?
You would get. Effectively, this would be at the end of your ring. Back to full.
So,
I'm also surprised no one's used the 10 med pack to give you to try to recover strain on your turn. What?
they're all on the ship.
Oh, you didn't take them with you? You have a Jedi utility belt for that
I took
purpose.
mine.
I have mine.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't take any.
Okay.
Yeah, because you
Fine.
pompous ass.
Okay, Gluttony. You are focused
the one
on
that
getting
grabbed
yourself
fucker.
onto your feet. 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
Roll agility with a blue. Everyone else, roll a straight agility. Gluttony, you are not in on this.
That's what you just said. I was on the ground.
No,
Except for Gluttony.
Oh, okay.
except for Gluttony, because you are trying to stay the
If-
fuck alive.
Okay.
I'm still being carried.
I misheard.
I'm gonna say that if Wrath goes to the holocron, you're being.
No,
Kate, remove
well-
that black dice.
Here's the thing. I still think that Greed has the holocron. Because I essentially grabbed Greed and
yeah,
ran.
you still have greed.
Yeah, I'm still holding Greed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are back on the ship. You said, right? Or like going that way.
You guys have made it about a half mile.
Yeah, we're way out of this at this point.
So do I need to roll agility or not?
No,
No, we're gone.
Cool.
What was
So it's literally
You need to roll agility. You need to be
just straight agility.
holocron. Lust has the holocron.
Can I
Run,
just-
run.
What is I assume Lust is close to me then.
Are we really gonna go through this again?
No. Is Lust close to me? Fuck, they're cheating at us. We're running.
Yep.
Just run!
If someone has the holocron, I'm running.
So
Get it,
first
run.
shot would be directed towards not wrath. First shot would be directed towards pride. Second shot would be directed towards envy. Third shot would be directed towards lust. I'm sorry, Jules, you take damage. You take a total of oh shit, these are blaster rifles. So they would have long range. Oh shit. You take a total of 12 damage minus soak.
Okay, let's go.
Cedric, we all add a black to all those rolls because we all have range defense because of our Sith armor.
You are correct, so I'll re-roll those. Okay, that's Pride's roll. Envies and lusts. Okay, so they don't hit you. Thank you for reminding me, Jacob. Should have only been one black, but you know what? I'm gonna be nice because they're at long range. Yeah, so none of you get hit, but you're being the fuck shot at.
Running.
Just make it back to the ship.
Yeah,
We'll deal with
We'll deal with it.
the ship. We'll just run.
Cool. Yep, I start running.
All right.
What?
More
I
like gimpy, limp, kind of like
All right, so continually being shot at. Da 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 da. Glancing blows. Da 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 da. All of you basically take about 2 damage. You made it to the ship.
Wait, no.
Can we just say that?
Roll a d100. If you roll less than a 50, you are dead.
Oh Christ! Oh my God!
What the fuck?
What?
Next time, you have to roll lower than 75 and you're dead.
Unless I go into a back to tank.
Yep, which you hope to God that Afra has.
How? How?
I call bullshit.
I don't fucking know. I am not trying to kill them, but I'm making it harder as she gets back up.
I almost want to stab Gluttony again.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
you all
can we say
get
that we
off.
yeah.
And it's very weird. The ship would be powered up. It's not.
Ah, crap.
Sitting in the cockpit is a very familiar thing.
Is it the person who's supposed to be with us?
No.
Oh dear.
You see the unconscious form of Dr. Afra lying on the cockpit. 000 and BT1 are powered down in the corner.
I can start the ship up.
You will do no such thing. The hull is lined with thermal.
Fucking hell.
I want to bind this person right away. I am just pissed. I am tired. I am dying. I want to kill this person.
Shut your mouth, Gluttony.
Roll force dice.
As he does that, can I hit him with my lightsaber?
Roll force dice. Roll an attack.
Glad I'm not there.
Can I hit him with my lightsaber?
Just drop this motherfucker already.
That is so
That
many things.
Yes.
Roll.
Wait, Pride, who are you swinging on?
You!
Why?
Roll. You get less than a 75. You are dead.
The fact that you're still alive is just annoying me. You should have been dead a long time ago.
Watch him roll a 99.
Roll.
Roll. D100. Gluttony's dead.
Can I? Okay, so what I would like to happen? I want Gluttony to limp onto the ship, find the person in the cockpit, and I go, "Oh, you're still alive," and then just decapitate him.
No, technically he got...
simultaneously.
Yeah, technically he still got his
Here's how it
bind
goes
off.
down. We zoom out. You all look at your decimator freighter. All you hear is the word thermal detonators, and then we zoom in into a still frame of the ship. Gluttony, hand outstretched. Underneath their purge trooper mask is an expression of pure malice. In slow motion, we watch Temna casually decapitate her. However, the brief second where they were in contact with the dark side is enough to trigger the dead man switch.
Oh no!
We zoom out again to a glowing fireball and one Sith holocron flying into space. And that ends the campaign, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god!
Kill us all?
Yes.
Sloth's the only survivor! You fuckwit!
You fucking cunt. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
It didn't even take Force C to see this coming.
You
Really?
fucking asshole!
She had a dead man switch because she knew you fuckers were evil.
Because of course she did!
Why,
What did I walk in on? What the
Eddie?
hell happened?
We're all dead.
Oh my god. We had a total...
I had so many plans, and now everything's gotta be rewritten because of 2 fucking dice rolls.
At least John's still alive for you to play with.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth.
Hey Eddie,
Hang on.
Yes.
you get your fucking saber back. I'm gonna stab you in the face with it.
I want to
He's-
calculate how much damage. How many damage is 20 thermal detonators?
Ah, jeez. Give me a minute. I can actually tell you this.
God, Eddie. Fuck.
Let me hold on. The base damage for thermal
Damage 20.
detonators.
400 damage.
Yeah, it's 20. Blast 15, breach 1, vicious 4.
Yeah, Jules, we're all dead.
No, there's no way any of us lived.
Okay, so who did we just kill besides ourselves?
You killed Kira, one of the lieutenants of the crew,
And Dr.
and Dr. Afra, and 000, and BT1, and quite possibly the Horsker that were like up
Jules,
and way.
essentially what happened is Fuckwit here got on the ship. The thermal detonators were jerry-rigged to Kira that if she was harmed, they would go off.
She didn't get
But-
a chance to say that because
Dickhead here came on and decided to harm her.
No.
And no, he did though. And now we're all
Chose
dead.
bind. You could've chosen something
You
else.
used freaking bind. You choked the woman out and she let go after Pride took your head off. There's no. We lose. Good day, sir.
Okay, now think of it this way: the only person our party has to deal with now is Lon.
Eddie.
And Kyber's on.
Can I bargain for everyone else and say that I decapitate him before he gets on the ship? Because
No.
as soon as I would have seen him.
Eddie. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm gonna say, if you folks, we did get one retcon in the original. If you guys want to retcon it, that's gonna take some bargaining for you guys. Approach me with how you want to deal with it.
If I will die to let the others live before
Hey.
I bind.
That may not be enough.
It's honestly realistic for an ending.
I agree.
That's the thing. It makes so much sense for us all to just die like this.
It really does.
All right. Let's. We've got like 10 minutes here. Let's all make our case for why we think the game should continue or why the campaign ends here. I'm gonna go first.
Everyone else mute and just listen.
I'm gonna make my first case here.
I'm gonna stay muted the entire time.
Yeah. So, I am the DM of the actual Star Wars game. And some of you already know that I've contacted you about specific side quest material with these characters. Now, I've dealt with this retcon before, but I had to do it in a way that made sense. In all honesty, what just happened here makes sense. I hate it. I'm going to kick Eddie from the server when we're done, and I'll bring him back up during the next week, but he's kicked for a week. But, in the long run, this shit does make sense. I can't think of a better way to end this game. I also do want to make the comment, Wrath didn't actually really make any combat checks this game. So this was like the most unusual Star Wars game that any of us have ever had. With that being said, I say we keep this. If we really want to bring the Sins back, I can make anything happen. But in my opinion, game over. I now turn it over to Julianne.
There's my opinion. I gotta go AFK.
Okay. So I would I would agree that this campaign ends here, even though I'm really sad because I had many a plan for my character. But yeah. No, I think this is it, y'all.
Well, I'm not happy with this at all, and I don't think anyone is. You might be. I'm not. But if you all think that this is the right way to go about things, my hands are tied. I would like to keep going because none of us have actually had many chances to actually play our fucking characters that we put a lot of work into and a lot of time. But that's just me. As Gio said, if he wants to roll to see, I'm down with seeing if he wants to roll dice to see who makes it through the explosion. That's I guess a good alternative. I would like to keep going, but I'm already outvoted, so there's no point in me continuing talking. So I'll turn it over to whoever else wants to fucking talk. It's pretty much over.
I have enough content written for one session. As a DM, since I have some people who would like to, even if this quote-unquote makes sense, I'm going to say that Pride decapitates Gluttony just before the Dead Man's Switch is triggered. Next week, we're going to continue with this campaign, so Geo doesn't have to write off a whole bunch of shit. Everyone gets to continue playing their character, but I'm going to make one thing abundantly clear. I know I've eaten up your lives with that, and now that we've got secret missions activated, that's difficult. But we're going to have to do, and I would like to have a roleplay heavy session where I get to watch you guys. If that's not something you're interested in, I'm sorry, but I want to see what happens with these people. And I have story planned. So, all right, so here's what happens. Before we all log off for the night, Kira says thermal detonator. Gluttony reaches their hand in what you now know to be an instinctive and fast as a whip. Gluttony's head is gone. The Purge Trooper helmet falls off and reveals the Muriel. Eddie, you were a Muralian, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, you're fine. I just wanted to confirm. So yeah, you see the wide-eyed Muralian of androgynous face, and that body in an Imperial uniform just collapses to their falls. Kira blinks slightly. Well, that was unexpected.
Well, he's been quote unquote dead since we left the temple, but that's not important.
Well then, as you might know, one of your compatriots is now under my control. As is this ship. If you would like to get off the planet, I suggest working together. Now, who's your leader? That's where we're going to end the session.
Okay.
I'm happy that we could make everyone laugh in a horrible fashion.
I would
happy
like
we could get everyone to keep going.
I would like to note that this is the second time this has happened.
The second retcon we've had to have this Star Wars.
In Star Wars.
Fucking Christ.
So, I am fully to blame for the first one. Y'all figure out who.
Oh, it's Eddie.
It's Eddie. For fucking sure, it's Eddie.
I was okay. In my defense, my character.
Eddie, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. Here, your final words are now before I kick you. Go.
Don't kick me off because I have other campaigns I play on here.
That's some pretty good last words.
I get no fun.
I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Oh my god, Sloth, that was hilarious. Oh, I was just watching Sloth sail off into the sunset.
It was good. So are the Crimson hiring?
What? Dude, Sloth, fucking dude.
Wait, so Sloth, are you just literally writing yourself off the campaign to like write off into the sunset, or you're gonna do your own thing now?
That's
No,
the
he's
goal I have in mind for the character.
Yeah, Sloth's
Stick around for
backstory is
another stage.
effectively... Yeah, Sloth's backstory has always been look for a way out. This is comfortable for now because they feed me, but as soon as I can, get the fuck out.
Fair enough.